Hey guys, it's Curly K back with another video, and so I know there have been a lot of videos going on about Brooke Houts and her abusing her dog. And I've watched this video, and I'm going to post this video at the end of this video, that way you guys can watch it too if you haven't already seen it. It's also on TMZ if you want to check it out. But basically she has a Doberman, and I think she said he's 10 months old. For one, I was a new subscriber to her channel, probably only maybe 2 months, and I've watched some of her stuff, and it was clear to me that she hasn't spent any time even attempting to train her dog. Definitely not. In any video, you don't ever hear her give the dog a command or anything. It was always yelling at him no, or now that this video has come out, I've noticed that she does do a lot of cutouts. You can see, like, with the dog being around and the dog like jumps at her or jumps on her or something, it's a cut, and then we're back to her video. So she cuts out a lot of things from her video, so it's almost tempting to say that this hasn't been the first time she's abused her dog. Of course, this is the only proof that we have in this video because she accidentally uploaded it. I have my doubts about that. It's possible that she accidentally uploaded this video, but it's also possible that she did it because even if it's negative attention, it's still attention, and maybe that's what she wanted, is attention. But this video shows her shoving and pushing the dog down, holding the dog down to the ground, and then possibly spitting on him. And I say possibly because she denied it, even though it was captured on video. She said that she did not, but it appears in the video that she is spitting on him. She did run after him in the back room. You do hear the dog whimper twice. So as far as what happened in that back room, we don't know, but the dog did whimper. They come back out, and then they go behind the camera, but you can see her reflection in the TV. And a lot of people say it appears that she is kicking the dog. Obviously, you can't see that much, so you'll have to watch it for yourself and see what you come up with. So it's possible that she also kicked the dog. And it wasn't until the very end where she told the dog to go lay down. So through that whole thing, she gave one command at the end after doing everything to the dog. In my eyes, is I think that it definitely could be abuse, but I also think she's way over her head with this dog. Dobermans they're very intelligent, but they're very dominant. They're a dominant breed. You have to be a dominant handler. I think you need experience training a dog for this particular breed, and I just don't think she has that. So I think that could be definitely another reason why she's having difficulty, but it's also apparent that she hasn't done anything with the dog. She claims to spend a lot of money on toys. She claims to spend a lot of money on herself, and she goes and gets laser hair remover, but she complains about the price of a trainer. So she's willing to spend money on everything but what she really needs, which is training for her dog. So on TMZ, they said that she did issue an apology. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can read this apology to you guys. See if it's going to pop up. I'm on my laptop. Okay, so it says, to everyone who has been commenting on my social media as of recently, anything I say isn't going to make those who believe I'm a bad person stop believing that. and I'm aware of this. I apologize to anyone who has been affected negatively by the footage. First off, I want to address the uncut footage. On the day in particular that the video was filmed, and actually this past week, things in my outside life have been less than exceptional. I'm not going to play the victim card or anything of that sort, but I do want to point out that I am rarely as upset as what was shown in the footage. The bubbly, happy-go-lucky Brooke that you often see in my videos is typically an accurate representation of me, but it's obvious that I'm playing up my mood in this video when I'm clearly actually frustrated. I am going to pause right there and say that if you were frustrated from things going on in your life from that week, one, you should not have been uploading a video. And two, I don't care how frustrated you are, you do not take it out on an animal that did nothing to you. And I also would like to say that she complains about her Doberman's actions all the time on her Twitter. All the time. You can go on her Twitter and find tweet after tweet. What do you want?
You're mean. I'm just gonna mess with you in your video. Oh, really? Hey.
Yeah, video. You see yourself? That's you, look.
Go ahead, finish. I'm just gonna mess with you.
That's you. That's you. Anyway. She continues saying, that being said, this does not justify me yelling at the dog in any way that I did, and I'm fully aware of that. Should I have gotten as angry as I did in the video? No. Should I have raised my voice and yelled at him? No. However, when my 75-pound Doberman is jumping up in my face with his mouth open, I do, as a dog parent, have to show him that his behavior is unacceptable. But I want to make it known, regardless of what my dog does, I should have not acted the way towards him. I want to clarify that I am not a dog abuser or animal abuser in any way, shape, or form. Anyone who has witnessed or heard true animal abuse will be able to... Hold on, I think it cut off. Will be able to clearly see that. My dog in no way, shape, or form was hurt by any action that I displayed in this video. I'm going to pause again. In a couple videos prior to her doing this, her dog's leg was sprained. That could have been from her pushing him down or shoving him or something like that. I believe he's a puppy. Their bones are still brittle. She could have shoved him and he could have sustained this sprain. So, carrying on. I know people are going to say you don't know how he really feels, and this is true. But he was audibly and physically in pain. It would be a different story. I also did not spit on my dog, but I understand how it could look like I did. Did I get in his face and take unnecessary actions toward him? Yes, I did, and that was not the way I should have handled the situation. Did I spit on my dog? No. My family and I are in the process of getting him training. The training that I have been looking for him is very expensive because it'd have to be one-on-one with a trainer. Ever since he was attacked at the dog park, he isn't okay with being around other dogs. He sticks to me like Velcro if he is in the presence of another dog, even a little chihuahua. I just can't see him getting what he needs from a group training environment. That I can understand, but once again, you're spending your money on everything that does not matter, like laser hair remover. Stop doing that and put that money into training your dog. Carrying on again. That being said, I know I can personally learn from effective techniques to get his energy out and keep him disciplined as well. She has a 75-pound Doberman and lives in an apartment. I think she needs to exercise him more frequently. I have a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix, and I also live in a 2-bedroom apartment. And he goes out probably every hour, hour and a half, and we walk him. And then he goes to the park 3 times out of the week to play fetch and run for probably a good 2.5 hours. And I also run him throughout the week around the neighborhood. And he still has energy. And then he also plays with the dog 2 doors down. That gets a lot of his energy out. And he still has leftover energy. And the only time we ever see her, we just see her walk him in the morning around the block. And then at night around the block. That Doberman needs a lot more exercise than that. Okay, so we're going to carry on. Anyone who knows me personally knows that I have an immense love for animals, including my own. I would never do anything to purposely, physically, or mentally harm any animal. Again, I should not have yelled at him or have been as physically aggressive as I was, and I'm fully aware of that. He was not hurt, nor has he ever been purposely hurt by me. I know I'll be in many future situations where he's being physical, but I will not respond this way again. Once again, I don't think you can handle his dog. I think you need a lot of help. If you end up keeping this dog, because I know they're thinking about pressing charges, I don't know if that's going to go through, but if it does not, you need help with this dog. Family or friends that I've spent any amount of time with Sphinx and me know that we have a trusting, loving relationship. All he wants to do is be by my side, cuddle with me, and be around me, which I love. My love for him is exceptional and infinite, and I do everything I can do in my day-to-day life to ensure that he is living as happy as he can. I'm sorry that my actions in that particular moment did not reflect that. About my Twitter. I deactivated my account earlier that day. When I went to open it, I was met with an excess of notifications of people telling me I messed up, I'm a bad person, that I'm going to hell, that I belong in jail, etc. For my own mental health and no other reasons besides that, I didn't think it was necessary for me to be reading those comments at that time. Lastly, I don't want to make this statement seem like it's me defending myself because that is not my goal. I do want to point out what actually happened though. My intent by explaining the situation is to give those of you who are rightfully angry with me the explanation that you deserve. I am getting my dog into training and I'm looking at ways to improve how I personally train in my home. I'm sorry that you guys had to watch that footage and were upset by it, and I'm sorry to my dog for raising my voice and acting aggressively. In my heart and from the words of the people that spend the most time with me, I know that I am a great dog mom, but not perfect. That I spoil him in the best ways, that he gets all the treats he could ever want, and that the Amazon Prime mailman is probably tired of delivering packages of dog toys to my house. Again, this does not make my actions in the footage okay, but I'm just explaining what my day-to-day life is really like, whether you believe me or not. On a serious note, I love you guys, and I want to thank you for pointing out things that you think are wrong and discussing them, because the world needs more of that. I hope you give me the chance to prove that these statements about myself do align with my actions. All my love, Brooke Houts. So, I have mixed feelings about that apology, as you can tell. I don't know if she's saying sorry because she really means it, or if she's just saying sorry because she got caught. I think time will tell. If she does get a trainer, I think that'll be the best option for her if she does end up keeping this dog. And we will be able to tell if she continues to upload videos with her dog. We will be able to tell if she is training this dog. You will see an improvement in him. And if you do not see an improvement in him, then you know she's not getting a trainer. You know she's not getting the help that she needs, and we would be here to assume that she is still abusing her dog in the way that the leaked video showed us. So, with all that being said, I am disgusted. I've already unsubscribed to her, as I've seen many have. Her subscribers have definitely dropped dramatically, and it seems like everybody is attacking her. Do I feel bad for her? No. Not at all. You could have got the help that you needed before he was 10 months old. If you were not capable of training a dominant breed, do not get a dominant breed or get the help that you need to train the dominant breed. So that is all that I have to say on this, and I will be posting this video where she is abusing her dog right after this. So please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more, and maybe we'll be back doing another video on what she is sentenced to, because I know the LAPD is looking into this. So until next time, bye.